I'm doing another video on the same day. Yay! This is a big deal. My energy's still high, so I might as well crank out these videos while I can. I promised some of my friends and family on Instagram that I would post a video about the cool findings that I found when I was in Virginia. My family recently took a trip to visit my husband's grandmother, who was our daughter's great-grandmother, and we were in Danville, Virginia, which is like South Virginia. It is so country down there, and I'm all for rural living. Really, I'm an island girl myself, but I'm all for rural living. But it was like, the biggest highlight of our day was going to Target, and it was a fantastic Target. So kudos to all of you Target employees down there in Danville. First of all, they had Shea Moisture Cosmetics, which I cannot find, and I live in the metropolis area of the greater Orlando area, and I could not find Shea Moisture Cosmetics anywhere, so I was really excited to see it, and I had to buy something. First things first, the brand is kind of expensive. Like, if you're not familiar with Shea Moisture, it is a natural, and I use that in quotes because really what's natural these days, you know, nothing. But it is a natural hair care line. They use ingredients that are kind of plant-based and not so much of the parabens and phthalates and all those yucky things. They pride themselves on having high quality ingredients, and women in the natural hair community love their products. So I've been a fan of their products for a while. I like their body washes and their lotions too. So they recently came out with the cosmetics line, I believe last year, and it's really hard to find. I've been noticing a lot of people are having a hard time locating it. It is in Target. So that said, while I was there, I wanted to pick up a few things. I wanted to haul a lot of stuff, but like I said, their products are kind of on the pricier side. So I got a foundation, and I got a blush, and I got a lipstick, because I figure like these three things can kind of give me an idea if the line is pretty good or not. I am wearing the lip gloss right now, which is a pretty nice lip gloss. The name of it is Loredana, and the packaging is sweet, right? Let me get a little bit closer so you can see. The lip gloss is very cute. It's kind of got like a wood exterior, and this shade is similar to what is going to be put on the lips, so that's cool. But the gloss, as far as consistency goes, I already have some. I'm going to put some more on. It is a it almost reminds me of a MAC's lip gloss, so it does have that slight stickiness to it. As far as pigmentation goes, it works really well. It is definitely one of the kind of glosses that you will wear while you're eating and drinking, and it will still kind of stick around. So it does have a really glossy effect. And it's a really nice shade and really nice texture and consistency. So I would definitely buy this again, like I said, if it were like, you know, half the price. Okay, and then they also have blushes, which the way they do things with their products is you buy the compact, like they have an individual compact. The compact comes in a box like this. They have a create your compact system. So you would buy the compact, and then you can kind of buy the individual colors. So this can be popped out, I believe. Well, no, I don't think you can. So you would buy the compact, which is like $1.99, and then you buy the color. And so that's how they work with their eyeshadows as well, which is frustrating because it's almost, I did the pricing in my head, it's about $36, $37 to fill their eyeshadow palette, and that's a lot of money for a drugstore brand. So I wanted to buy some of the shadows, but I didn't want to spend that much money on them, so boom. This is their blush. I thought this was a really nice shade. What I don't like about the blushes is that they're small. You know, this is the size of an eyeshadow maybe, but for a blush, I kind of want a larger pot so that my brush can kind of fit in there and really swirl around. This is very, very, very small. Great for travel, not so much for everyday use. Can you make do with it? Yes, but I still like to have a bigger pot for when I'm applying my blush. The shade is called Annecy Maroon, and the box looks like this. This was the Create My Palette box. And then this is the blush box. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. I've been using this blush every day for a week just to see, you know, how it works. And I like it, you know. Again, my brush is having a hard time really getting on there, so I have to do a bunch of swirling to make sure that I have enough color. But when I do get that color on there, it is a very, very nice color. Very wearable for women of all complexions. And, you know, I'm just grateful that there's another line out there for us dark girls. So that's kind of what I'm rolling with. And yeah, not bad, right? Is it starting to show up on camera? Yeah, so it is a very nice blush color. They have a lot of nice color ranges out there. And yeah, so I mean, not amazing. It's a blush. What do you expect? You know, nothing groundbreaking in terms of what it does, but it wears well, and it looks good. this is what made me very excited about the brand. They have a lot of foundation shades for women as dark as me and darker. So that is fantastic. I got the shade, it doesn't say on here what shade I have. Well, I'll put it in the description box, but the shade that I have is not the darkest. I think there are maybe 2 more that were darker than me, and I thought that was just fantastic. I eyeballed this, so I was hoping that I was getting as close as possible, but I'm shaking it up right now so I can get ready to put it on. Yeah, so basically it tells us that this is a sheer foundation, so if you're looking for light coverage, that's great. It does not have any SPF, which is kind of a downfall for me. It is without parabens, and it gives you a dewy finish. So these are things to know if you're interested in buying it. And I want to say it retails for $15. Again, all prices will be in the description box. I should really prepare myself better before I do my videos, but this is my life. So I already have one foundation, but I'm going to go ahead and swatch it on my hand and then kind of do like a jaw swatch, which I feel is the best way to determine if a shade's great for you or not. It really has more of a tinted moisturizer feel to it. Like I said, it's a very, very light foundation. I mean, even just a little drop. Any day now. Yeah, it just really has that tinted moisturizer finish to it. And I'm blending it here on my hand, and you can see it really just sinks into my complexion, right? It does very well on my skin. I mean, I couldn't have guessed better with the shade. Let's do a quick swatch on my jaw, just so you can get an idea. Should I get closer? Maybe. Let's get closer. See that? I'm putting it over the blush, but it works really, really well. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful color for me. And yeah, it wears just like a tinted moisturizer. And I don't know, I don't really have any complaints with it. It's perfect for me. You know, I'm one of those people, again, who really wears just light coverage when it comes to makeup. But again, I was just happy to see that they actually had it in my color. So that's a big deal. I wish they had testers, but we all know how disgusting testers would be in Target. So really it's hard to find your match when it comes to the foundations and things like that. But eyeball it. You know, when it comes to foundations, I really just guess. And if you come across this and you're in the mood to get a new foundation, definitely buy it. Especially if you're a brown girl like me who needs to find a really good affordable foundation. Boom. And then the blush is great, and so are the lippies. A lot of people wanted me to pick up the mascara, which duh, you would think I would have done. But I felt like, you know, the mascara would have just been average. So when I come across it again, I will definitely pick it up. But in the meantime, yes, I think it's a brand I think it's a brand that's definitely worth checking out. And my camera's about to die on me, so let me wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Post on the blog, more information in the description box, okay?